Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all.
Hello, my little cupcakes. It's me again. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. And today we're streaming Genshin Impact. So, last time we were involved with a murder and kidnapping case in the theater room. We're also judgment. Like it's like court. It's court, but also a theater. So, last time we were doing some detective work to figure out who the culprit is. And now we shall try to defend Linny against Denise. That's not her actual name, but that's her nickname from me. Oh, we've got mail. I'm taking all of that, thank you very much. Why are there no primos? Okay, anyway. We have to wait till when? 8. Okay. Okay, let's wait till 8. There we go. Good enough. And just now I noticed that I couldn't see chat. Sorry about that. Hey Shadow, what's up, bro? How you doing? I'm good. I'm good. How about you, Nathan? Thanks for dropping in, by the way.
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe
we've got a viewpoint.
Problem.
Beautiful. You gotta stand over there. Okay. Hi, Shadow. Hi, Vanta. Thanks for dropping in. How are you doing today? I'm doing good, Shadow. Glad to hear that, Nathan. Alright, let's go to court and wipe the floor with Denise. Oh, we have Goldilocks as well here.
The situation is so confusing.
I do have some thoughts, but let's take things step by step.
Good plan. Impossible things don't just happen. We'll get to the truth one way or another.
Yes.
Just relax. Even if everyone else suspects Lenny and Lynette, at least we will be supporting them from the stands.
Yes, you better.
Besides, I doubt Farina understands any more about what happened than we do.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Thanks, Navia. Well, we'll be going then.
And Paimon, can you please get rid of this freaking glasses and the mustache looks horrible on you. I'm doing okay, but I'm kind of scared, but we are preparing for ourselves here. What's the situation?
Best of luck to you.
Why are you scared? What is it about?
Ah, finally, you're back. Well, how did your investigation go?
It went okay, but we'll have to make we have to see in court that you win the case, otherwise you are fucked and have to go to prison.
To be honest, you might be disappointed.
Little bit maybe, but I have a hunch.
No. We're already very grateful that you were willing to help.
Aw, that's... well, yeah. We're currently taking safety precautions and measures for a hurricane. Oh, shit. Well, good luck to you. Hopefully it doesn't... you won't have too much of damage, or I hope the hurricane goes right past you without touching you. I can't promise, but I'm praying for you, okay?
Well now, don't you all look disappointed? Don't tell me that your investigation came up empty-handed.
No, not empty-handed. We have some kind of clues.
That was to be expected, of course. The guilty can never produce proof of their innocence.
Ah, shut the fuck up, Denise.
But don't let that stop you. I shall be terribly disappointed should you, my most anticipated foe, concede so easily.
Oh yeah, just you wait. I'm gonna mop the floor with you.
Since both parties are present, I declare that the trial regarding the magic show incident is now in session.
Let's go, Mr. Judge. He's cool. Yeah, hopefully, but yeah, Paimon, take off them fucking glasses. Yes, please.
Firstly, in order for the audience to understand the causes and results of the incident, could we please have Mr. Linney explain the trick?
Yes, of course. I will explain while Lynette demonstrates on stage. All the necessary items have been prepared.
Lenny clearly reveals the details of the magic trick. Everyone in the audience
Thank you,
is
Mr.
stunned.
Linney. In that case, I take your statement to be that you ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands once the trick began, and thus could not have committed the crime. Is this correct?
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
In that case, I call upon the prosecution. Lady Farina, do you wish to refute his statement in any way?
Objection!
Why, of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open. Mr. Linney is clearly lying.
So basically, objection, lack of evidence. Lol. Oh, I love the judge's voice. Yeah, me too.
There is no way you could have been in the box the whole time if you were to abduct Halsey and murder Cowell. In fact, I'd say you were hardly in that tunnel at all.
Ahem. Objection, lack of bitches.
That is simply your hypothesis based on the presumption that I'm guilty.
Oh, is that so? And if I may ask, what did you hear while you were inside your box?
The roaring countdown of the crowd, of course. That's how I kept track of the time and built anticipation for the finale.
And you didn't hear anything else at all? Nothing that might leave an impression of any kind?
Well, a little thump.
No, nothing.
I see. But when the count reached 30 seconds or so, there was a thud. One so loud that I believe practically everyone heard it.
Well, that's true.
Huh?
Hey, hang on. Something's not right here.
How could Linny not know about that sound? Farina's so annoying. Well, she's very sassy and has a superiority complex, but she's okay, I guess. But in this case, she is a bitch.
Yeah, I'm sure he could have heard a noise that loud from inside the box.
And that might be the reason why she's lacking bitches. Oh yeah, objection! Lack of father! Objection, lack of height.
I was right by the box and I definitely heard the thud.
Look at those scales. Could those mean...
They probably represent the oratress's stance on the trial.
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to use the words of the magician himself. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. Indeed, it seems his alibi can also collapse in the blink of an eye.
Shut the fuck up, Denise.
Of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded, and my foundations are rock solid.
Are you sure about that?
Tell me, aren't you and Lynette actually from the House of the Hearth?
What does that have to do with anything?
The House of the Hearth?
Wait a minute. They're Fatui?
No
Nani?
wonder they did something like this.
So the serial disappearances were the Fatui's doing. Now it all makes sense.
I've got a feeling that what happened on stage probably wasn't just an accident.
That's irrelevant. Our identities have nothing to do with what happened.
Indeed. Then perhaps you could tell us everything that happened during that 1 minute. Your first priority is to prove yourself innocent after all. I'm sure there is little that needs to be kept secret now. Unless your script already has holes in it.
Shut the fuck up, Denise.
The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look flabbergasted? Now comes the infighting and discord, I suppose. This was almost too easy.
Excuse me, but you have lack of shit.
Good thing I made all those preparations. Seems the all-nighter I pulled last night is really paying off.
Hey, Linny, why didn't you tell us this before?
Linny and Lynette of Fatui.
Order! Order! Mr. Linney, allow me to re-establish the facts. Lady Farina has raised 2 points. First, when the thud was heard in the Opera House, you were neither in the box nor the tunnel. Second, you and Ms. Lynette are both members of the House of the Hearth. Are these claims true?
There's no doubt about the magician's ability to con others. Given how Linny has concealed his identity, this could all have been set up beforehand. Fuck. Also, plus, Child is here in Fontaine, along with the other house operative. There must be some scheme at work here. I've been a victim of such schemes before, and now I've been a victim of such
Please answer
cases.
my question, Mr. Linney.
I'm sorry. Yes, they're true, Your Honor.
Fuck me.
I knew it.
Excuse me, but this
it.
isn't
We
over.
Might as well move on to the sentencing already.
What should we do now?
Permission to speak, Your Honor.
Granted.
My client has withheld some key information.
In that case, what is your request?
I request a brief adjournment. There are things that must be discussed.
Is that really necessary? They're already as good as guilty.
Shut the fuck up, random-ass audience member.
The defendant deceived their own attorneys. What is there left to discuss?
Just shut up and listen.
Order! Order, I say! Your request is reasonable, and we shall adjourn. This trial will reconvene in 1 hour.
So you would stick to Mr. Linney's defense even after knowing what you do now? You certainly have more professionalism than I thought.
Shut the fuck up, Denise.
In that case, my dear audience, let's allow the joy of victory to steep for a little while longer.
Drama, baby, drama. That's what you're all about, aren't you? Well, I'm gonna turn this all the way around and win this case, biatch. Miss High and Mighty will be grounded. While court is adjourned, you meet with Linny and Lynette backstage in the Opera House. Explain.
Well, this is awkward. I didn't think the Hydro Archon would dig all that up. I'm sorry, Traveler and Paimon.
Yeah, sorry.
Paimon doesn't know where to start. We trusted you two. We based our entire reasoning on the assumption that you weren't bad guys. Not to set the wrong tone or anything, but Paimon's really mad.
I'm very sorry. I know you're angry, and reasonably so, but please, let me explain.
Yeah, sure. You get your explanation, granted. Though it has to be a good one.
I know you've clashed with the Fatui several times before. I wouldn't be surprised if just hearing the word is enough to make you upset.
That's fine. Child is annoying, but he's an acquaintance. I wouldn't call him a friend.
But our organization is very, very large, and the Harbingers have very different personalities and goals.
Oh, yeah?
Right now, we want to save people. As many as we can.
That's right. I'm sure we're on the same page when it comes to this nation and the disaster that its people might face. I knew if it weren't for our respective identities, we could become good friends.
Yeah, I thought we were friends, so what's the issue here?
That's why I didn't wish to flat out lie to you, but chose to hide some details instead.
Well, good point. Alright.
The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need to.
Sure, but how can we know that this isn't all just another lie?
Right. So, you be the judge. Heck, if I were you, I fear that I'd even struggle to trust me at this point.
Buddy, you have to listen to me and give me all the information you have withhold until now. I have to try and protect you, okay? And that's how I need the information to win this bloody course. This case. Court case. Yes.
You met a Fatus who works as a magician, a trickster by trade. All by coincidence, too. But still, I'm asking you to trust me. I am no criminal. At least, not in this case.
Sorry. Please forgive us.
Well, you both say that, but...
Explain the other issue first. Where did you actually go while the trick was being performed?
Right. Let's hear your answer first, and no lies now.
Of course. I'll answer any question you ask. We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has a consciousness. Why can it deliver sentences accurately? During our investigations, we learned that the machine's core is beneath it. From that moment on, Lynette and I have been designing this box swap trick. FBI, open up! To the core.
Damn. Hey, Sean. That kind of gave me a heart attack, not gonna lie.
Is that why you needed a whole minute?
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 75 seconds to count down from 60, while I would only need 15 to get to the opposite box. So, after jumping into the tunnel, I accessed the Opera House basement via the vent, and went to investigate the room in which the core is stored.
Haha, perfect. Lol.
That air vent was created during the construction of the tunnel specifically to execute this step.
And what did you find?
Well, nothing. As soon as I reached that room and was about to investigate, I heard someone's voice.
Whose voice was it?
Which should have been impossible, of course. I was quite certain that I was the only one in the room. That voice seemed to recognize me and tried to speak to me. I chose to err on the side of caution and retreated the way I came. On the way back, I saw the broken vase and the clothes on the ground, but the countdown was almost finished, so there wasn't time to give it any thought. After that, the homicide occurred just as you saw.
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
But why did you want to understand how the Oratrice operates?
Because of that prophecy I told you about, of course. We must know all we can about this nation's secrets in order to deal with that prophesized crisis.
Well, you have a point.
That's the only way we can save everyone.
So, there you have it. The whole truth. I swear, I didn't hide anything from you this time. It was never my wish to proceed under this cloud of mistrust either. But, like I said earlier, you can be the judge. If you want to leave because you don't trust the Fatui, there's nothing I can do to stop you.
No, you are my friend, and I'm doing this.
Well, Traveler, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead however you choose.
I believe in the facts. I will defend you from these charges. I believe that judgment will be dispensed as it should.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for giving us a chance.
The current problem is that the scales are tipped pretty badly against you two.
I'll play the Una reverse card. We're gonna handle this, don't you worry, Paimon.
If we want to refute the Hydro Archon's accusations, we're gonna need a seriously watertight defense.
Oh, and I just noticed you took off the stash and the fake glasses. Thank bloody goodness. Okay. Also, actually, we already have the key evidence we need.
Huh?
The adjournment's almost over. Let's go back.
Oh, Paimon thinks she gets what you mean.
The statement added. The voice in the Oratrice core chamber. Lenny claims to have heard a mysterious voice within the chamber that houses the Oratrice core within the Opera House's underground structures. I wonder whose voice that was. Okay, back into court. The court is in session, bitches! You better be prepared to be amazed. Una reverse, bitches! A brief adjournment ends and the nail-biting trial reconvenes.
Both parties have returned to their positions. Let us continue the trial. When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence
I'm in
presented by Lady
danger!
Farina as
Oh my
fact.
god.
Therefore, Lady Farina may continue stating her reconstruction of the events.
Ugh, that took long enough. Now then, if everyone would lend me their attention.
Excuse me, you're talking way too much. Let me talk for
At
once.
this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linny's perspective.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Based on the opposition's account of events, you can identify loopholes in the statement. Use evidence and clues obtained during the investigation to refute any erroneous assertions of fact and replace them with new inferences. Use your refutations to convince the audience and obtain more support from the people. The oratress will display such shifts clearly. When you find and refute all incorrect content, you can complete this cycle of refutation and unveil the truth. Okay.
As the countdown began, he entered the tunnel. When the flatbed trolley passed, he opened the box and got into an altercation with Halsey, which caused the loud thud. He did not realize that this sound could be heard by everyone in the opera house, which is why he claimed earlier that he could not hear the sound.
Lie.
Finally, he used the vase to knock her out, before making her change clothes to prevent others from recognizing her.
False accusation.
At this time, Cowell arrived in the tunnel, having heard that strange noise, and caught Linny red-handed.
Nope.
So Linny proceeded to knock him out too before stuffing him into that box.
Lies.
Afterward, Linny passed the unconscious Halsey to his accomplice through the magic box in the audience stands, before operating the devices such that Cowell's death would be ruled an accident. And there you have it. That's the truth behind what happened.
With what evidence? With what evidence? I object.
Does the defendant's side have any objections to Lady Farina's description of the event?
The key to refuting Lady Farina is the order of events. What Linny experienced and what he saw.
That's what she said!
Alright. Linny entered the tunnel. Linny entered the tunnel as the countdown began. Linny attacked Halsey. The loud sound was from Linny and Halsey's fight. Identify loopholes. Linny's statement. Did not witness the crime taking place and thus did not hear the thud.
According to Linny, he left via the vent after entering the tunnel. He couldn't have had that altercation with Halsey.
Linny kidnapped Halsey. No one left the opera house during the magic show and after knocked cover out. Walked in Linny. Evidence indicates the ways leading to no. Removed clothes to prevent her from being identified. Loopholes. No one left the opera house who had identity cleared. Guards could leave. Linny claims to have heard a mysterious voice within the chamber that houses the oratress core within the opera house's underground structures. Young lady's clothes. The clothes belonging to Halsey, the lady who went missing, were found in the tunnel. The reason for this remains unknown. Linny must have been very confused when he saw them.
Seems this won't produce a particularly effective rebuttal.
Yeah, right. Audible thumb. Many audience members heard. The existing evidence indicates that when Linny returned to the tunnel, the crime had already taken place, and all Linny saw was...
Lenny did not take part in the underground altercation. He only witnessed traces of the aftermath.
Okay, on stage accident, medically designed magic prop activated causing the what? Magic prop activated causing the water tank to crash down? No. Where's the freaking rope? Switching performance towards the audible thumb, many audience members heard. No. Maybe? Okay. No. Kidnapped? No way, because nobody could leave. No? Voice
Lenny
in the
went to
core
room
chamber.
that contains the Oratrice's core. This is the actual truth.
Okay, there we go.
Attention! Ace Detective Paimon has something to say!
Ace Attorney reference, probably. Objection! I've got the truth right here.
When the countdown started, Lenny did indeed go into the tunnel. But he immediately used a vent to access the Opera House basement, which is where the underground core of the Oratrice is stored. Once he reached that area, he heard a voice in what should have been an empty room. Since he felt something was amiss, he returned immediately. The crime scene had already developed by the time he reached the tunnel again, and in order to complete the magic trick, he did not remain there for any length of time.
Exactly.
Finally, he reached the surface, and that was when the accident happened from his point of view. Therefore, he's innocent.
Successful refutation. Nice.
Paimon did it!
Oh no, the stash and the glasses are back!
To say all that. Wasn't it awesome?
Well, I did the puzzling pieces together. Paimon, you just spat out whatever I handed to you.
In other words, you believe that he knew nothing of the incident?
Yes.
That's right!
Moreover, I believe my opposition's reasoning is flawed.
My reasoning?
The onstage equipment was clearly tampered with in a premeditated fashion. However, you say that Cowell bumped into Lenny by chance.
If that's the case, then if Cowell hadn't entered the tunnel, who was the entire setup meant to kill? Assuming that what you say is true, Lenny only needed to kidnap the young girl to cause a new disappearance case. What would the point of killing someone on stage be?
So either the girl was supposed to be killed or Lenny.
Oh, they have a point.
That's right, you tell him! And that's why they're partners of mine. They've managed to turn things around. Oh, well, your denial is very strident. I'll give you that. But what proof do you have to back your claims?
Do you happen to remember how you refuted Lenny's alibi initially?
Of course I do. If he had been in the magic box the whole time, how could he have not heard that sound? Why do you ask? You're saying that he wasn't.
Your claim now has become my weapon. Your claim has also become a critical clue. Became my weapon. Now let's see here. Information about the missing lady's identity. Irrelevant. Entrances and exits to the opera house. No one left the opera house during the magic show. And after the incident happened, only those who had their identities cleared gods could leave. Oh. Tunnel. Tunnel vent. Relevant. Okay. Relevant. These two are relevant. it seems.
Are you sure we don't need to give this more thought? Paimon thinks there's...
How about this one then?
That's right! Linny wasn't in the box or in the tunnel. That's why he didn't hear anything strange during the performance.
Because he was in the basement. Perfect. Yes.
This means that when the crime happened, Linny had already entered the basement via the vent.
Being sussy, like an imposter, but he didn't commit the crime.
The same clue you used to disprove his alibi has now become the best proof! How do you like that?
Well played. To think you'd use such logic. Well then, if it wasn't Linny who committed the crimes, then who was it?
The murderer was in the room with all of us. Select the gear icons in the interface to check the corresponding case questions. Select answers and fill all the empty gears to identify the correctness of your deduction. If you have made mistakes, you just make another selection from the remaining options. Once you have answered all the questions correctly, you can complete this logic chain. How did the culprit trigger the onstage accident? The guard's investigation report indicates that the fireworks released near the end of the show ignited and burned through the rope suspending the water tank above the stage. This caused the water tank to fall and kill Cowell in the box below. Like the imposter I draw. Yes. If Linny is no longer under suspicion, only the other members of the troupe would have been able to tamper with the props. Linny gave a detailed account of how the trick was supposed to work by using a box inside a box. The idea was for the box containing the audience member to be transported across via a tunnel underneath, and Linny himself would also use this tunnel to get to the other side. Like the chicken that wanted to cross the road. Having changed her outfit, Lynette and her assistant would take charge of the onstage interactions. The clothes belonging to Halsey, the lady who went missing, were found in the tunnel. The reason for this remains unknown. Who was the only person who could possibly have committed the crime? I don't know.
Could there have been a third person involved? Is that really a possibility? Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary audience member. Or did she have her own scheme all along? The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
Basically, he could have committed suicide, but where would he put the kidnapped person? She could kidnap
Halsey
herself.
Is the missing person and an ordinary audience member. Or did she have her own scheme all along?
Basically, she could have kidnapped herself and made it look like something happened. He could have done all this and killed himself, but where would she go in this case? But then there's the option for a third person.
Third person involved? Is that really a possibility?
This is tricky. Select clue. Hypothesis incorrect. Okay, I'm gonna say.
Name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Cowell and suicide. He committed suicide, but where did he put the kidnapped girl? But yeah, he committed suicide and committed all the crime. Look at art for a moment. Oh, you mean on our Discord, the Cupcake Nation? Okay, let me just check. Give me a sec. Oh. Ooh. This looks very interesting. Good job. Well, it is still incomplete, but I love what you did there. I really love what you did there. Though it still looks kind of incomplete. Okay. Let's do this.
That can't be right. Are you serious?
Yes. How's your day going? Hi, Skibby da F Boom Knockoff. What? That's a funny name. Thanks for joining to today's Ace Attorney ripoff case in Genshin Impact. Yes, I'm very serious, Paimon.
The killer was, in fact, Cowl, the deceased!
Yes, it is. Well, my day is going great. How about yours?
Oh, is that so? How interesting! Let's hear your reasoning then.
I feel cringe. Oh, why, if I may ask?
What I must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowl did, and how he went from would-be perpetrator to victim.
My day's pretty good. Okay, glad to hear that. Cowl's plan and the situation inside the tunnel. How can we say the Lenny as having been unable to interfere with the crime? Because of my name? Oh, I see. Well, it's fine. Don't you worry about it too much.
No one entered or left the opera house through its entrances. So, where would the criminal have wanted to take Halsey?
How can we tell them that Lenny has been unable to interfere with the crime? Nobody could leave the opera house. The criminal would have wanted to take Halsey, no?
The deceased's name is Cowl, Lenny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the... Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel. So, there must have been some fear that she would attract attention. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal.
Battle pass. Okay. So we heard from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal.
Lenny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal ample time. It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into Lenny as well.
Incorrect. Damn it.
Lenny was not in the tunnel at that... No one entered or left the opera house through its entrances. The deceased's name is Cowl, Lenny... No one entered or left the opera... The deceased's name is Cowl, Lenny's assistant. He would have been...
Okay.
Halsey's clothing was in the... Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel. No one entered or left the opera... Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel. It would have been tough for both people to fit into that... The deceased's name is Cowl. No one entered or left the...
The book was wrong? Nani? The criminal must have understood the methods behind Lenny's magic trick. Must have been in a position to easily modify the equipment. Yes, exactly. Do you know the way? Open a door. This is the way. Yeah, I know. Is this a Mandalorian reference? Leaving aside how he died, Cowell had all the means to commit the crime at his disposal. Fuck no. No, don't give me heart attacks like that, guys, please. Alright. The strange noise could likely have been the sound of Cowell and Halsey struggling. Lenny was not in the tunnel for 1 minute. This would have given time for Cowell to bring Halsey out of the magic box on the audience stands. I'm kinda jealous of you because you're popular, you have 2k subs and I only have 24. Well, I'm working hard for my subs, dude. I literally stream and make shorts every single day. Also, there's way more behind that as well. The spider and the webs are done. Awesome, cool. Can't wait to see the finished project. Same here. How long have you been doing it thus far? Well, according to the guard's testimony, no one entered or left the opera house. So even if he had taken her, there'd be no means of exiting. Exiting from the box would have been in full view of the audience, pretty much guaranteeing that they would be discovered. Sadly, I can't go live. Aww. Well, just keep at it. Have fun with your videos, and do your research. Like, there's a lot of patterns that what is popular at the moment, yada yada. Try to use that to your advantage. Use that to make popular videos, like popular themes, and yeah, jump on trends basically if you can. Also, just have fun with your videos. Your audience will know if you had fun with your videos. So yeah, if you keep that up daily, you'll get somewhere, even if it takes time. Especially on YouTube, it does take a lot of time. Also the shorts. Spam post shorts. Spam post shorts as much as you can. But keep the quality up. But I'm happy that I have any subs. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I'm happy about mine too. But I'm still striving to get more friends online. So yeah. Okay, did I read this yet? Exiting from the box would have been in full view of the audience, pretty much guaranteeing that they would be discovered.
What's wrong, Traveler? Are you still having trouble figuring things out?
Where in the world did Halsey go?
I see how it is. So this was all just a bluff. And here I thought you had something to show for it. But it seems you're still far from the truth.
Don't spit truth. You don't even give a damn. You just think what you think is the truth. While I was gathering evidence, you little bitch. Just give me a moment to put the evidence together. Yes, I can agree.
Look, since we're at a dead end, why not consider a different track?
What do you mean?
Just like the trick as it transpired, the end result must have been utterly different from the magician's initial design.
That's funny.
If only we knew how Halsey disappeared.
Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel only has 3 exits, and none of them seem very likely. And it's not like this is a magic trick where you can just make a real live person disappear. You know, like you did from that water tank, Lynette.
Magic. Escaping from the water tank. Wait, could have been the water?
Excuse my interruption, dear opponents. But do you not see that the crowd is growing impatient? There is no greater sin in this opera house than an awkward delay in the performance.
Shut the fuck up, Denise. Nobody gives a crap about you. Start beatboxing. What
If
the
the
fuck?
defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
Hold on a second.
Lenny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal ample time. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal. The deceased's name is Cowell, Lenny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment. No one entered or left the Opera House through its entrances. So, where Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel. So, there must have been some fear that she would attract attention. It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely... The vase was not broken by chance. It was used to cover important evidence. The water.
Yes. Without color. Look. Okay. Let me see what you sent us on the Discord. Ooh. Me like very, very much. Thank you.
Paimon gets it! It all comes together if Halsey disappeared instead of being kidnapped.
Yes.
Lynette escaped from the water tank, vanishing gradually and leaving only clothes behind. If there's a similar method where a person could be transformed into water...
Oh, just a moment, please. I do hope you know how preposterous you sound at the moment.
Do you have a better explanation? I don't think so. So shut up and listen. Battle pass is battle pass.
How could a
Lol.
person ever be transformed into water? This is reality we're talking about here, not some magic trick.
I request we examine Cowell's personal effects. We might find something there.
Must we really?
Yes.
I should think that of anyone. Your friend Linny already knows this truth very well.
Shut the fuck up, Denise. You're not helping. I like you, catchy. Yeah, I know that one. I like that one.
Magic tricks are ultimately just illusions and misdirection. But Halsey's disappearance is very real. We're talking about two completely different things.
No, we're talking about the same thing, whore.
Even so, I trust the traveler's judgment.
Thank you, Lenny.
The truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps some new line of reasoning may open if we try to gather all the focal points that don't make sense. Since Cal was the deceased, we haven't placed much attention on him. But given that we aren't making much progress with the case, it wouldn't hurt to have a look at his belongings, would it?
Thank you, Lenny. That scream got me dying, bro. I'm rolling in the floor. Glad you're enjoying yourself.
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when at the end of their rope. The way I see it, your suggestion that we broaden the scope of our investigation is nothing but a tactic for stalling the trial.
Shut the fuck up, Denise.
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an impasse, I believe that additional evidence may help us make more progress.
Well, Denise, you said... You, out of your mouth, said... Trials are all about evidence. Where's your evidence? I'm providing evidence, and you're just spouting BS, whore. Now shut up and let the big guns do the work.
Guards, please step into the lounge and examine the personal effects of the deceased Cowell.
After some time, a guard returns with news.
We are still examining the items, but we have already made critical progress that we feel must be shared with everyone post-haste.
Okay, tell us, Esmond, what have you found?
We discovered several test tubes of fluid within Cowell's baggage, each labeled separately.
Oh yeah?
The notebook in his backpack claims that these fluids are... water from the primordial sea.
No.
The Primordial Sea.
The note's contents also indicate that Cowell belonged to an organization that sells illegal drugs and that he had an accomplice.
I'm looking at you, Denise. I'm looking at you.
The notebook has many entries concerning safe usage of these fluids, in which the keyword dissolve appears many times. One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese, along with yesterday's date. It is empty.
There you go, people. Start singing every Friday Night Funkin' song. Try not to sing one. Okay.
Notes also state that these dissolution properties work exclusively on people from Fontaine. It's likely that Halsey was chosen as some sort of test subject. As such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis is, in fact, supported by sufficient evidence.
You heard it, guys. I basically won the case now.
You gotta be kidding. People dissolving into water?
Yep.
Could something so ridiculous actually be true?
You heard it out of his mouth.
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a certain prophecy, but it's just a coincidence, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Huh. If people can become water, does that mean that the water tank's real use was as a means to hide water stains? And if Cowell was targeting that girl... Wait just a minute. Could that mean... You two, with me, quick!
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partners?
Let's go. Just trust me.
Order! Order!
Damn! FNAF songs, try not to lose your head. Try not to lose your head. Yeah.
It is undeniable that further examination of the deceased's personal effects has yielded some surprising results, but we cannot yet verify the veracity of these clues. Still, let us assume that these clues are indeed authentic, albeit with the understanding that Ms. Halsey has yet to be found.
Lol.
Guards, please continue examining the items along these lines. Mr. Linney, it appears your hypothesis is supported by the evidence, so please continue speaking.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Of course. Thank you, Your Honor.
I just flipping said that. Lol.
If we uphold this hypothesis, I believe that many of this case's seemingly unrelated clues can be connected together.
Right! Like the metal hook! That one didn't make sense at all. Let's think about this. Cowell's methods must have something to do with that water from the primordial sea.
Water from the primordial sea. The liquid the guards found in Cole's luggage seems to have the ability to dissolve Fontanians into water. We got the rope.
The rope that strung the water tank up was lit by the fireworks and cut. As such, the focus here is on the water and not the tank.
Yes.
The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant.
Yeah, I don't give a
Now
fuck.
It seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic trick, but was instead some form of triggering mechanism.
Yes.
The water
Then we
from
got the
primordial
liquid.
sea should already have been prepped before Halsey entered the magic box.
Yes.
Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Did she have something to do with this?
No.
I remember there was something else within the inner layer of that box.
The rope was incorrect.
Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. The deceased's name is Cowell.
So this is what we need. Okay. Super idol speaking Chinese. Lol. Well, there you go, Your Honor. More evidence. What have you done, Denise?
It's Ace Detective Paimon's time to shine again!
Excuse me. I put together the evidence. No, shut the fuck up, Paimon. Never mind, do it. I don't care.
Plan. Cowell would tamper with the water tank rope, and the number selector securing his target.
Oh, I subbed to you, by the way. Oh, thank you for your support. It really means a lot. Also, by the way, if we reach 3,000 subs, we're gonna do another karaoke stream. So I hope you'll be looking forward to it.
When the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, the metal hook would retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box. When the balloon attached to the box popped, the water from the primordial seed inside it would pour down and dissolve Halsey. Afterward, Cowl would enter the tunnel and break the flower vase to conceal the water inside the tunnel, with the remaining evidence being covered up by the water tank on stage.
Ooh, heck yeah. Also, I'm working on a big upgrade, so I hope you guys are looking forward to it. I don't know how long it'll take, but I'm working on it as fast and as precise as I can. So I hope you guys are a bit patient with me on this one. Don't blame me if my videos are cringe as heck. I don't really care if mine are cringe or anything. I'm just having my fun. And I do get a lot of hate comments daily, but I don't give a fuck. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. And I don't give a fuck what others are saying about me.
But he encountered something unexpected in the tunnel and wound up being fatally hit by the same water tank he meant to use to cover his tracks.
Yeah, I don't care about hate. Well, yeah, the comments do hurt, but... why should we care? Why should we care? It does hurt, but why should we care? We just move on and become stronger. And then we rub the haters' evidence and shit in their face like in this trial. And say, suckers, you didn't believe in me before? Well, now bow to me. You know? Alright, let's continue.
Huh. That does make sense.
Yep.
That actually links together a lot of the more confusing pieces of evidence.
Yep.
Oh dear, what do I do? Even I think they sound convincing now. Have I falsely accused an innocent person?
Yes.
What a humiliation.
Now, it seems like the only point of contention remaining is the exact circumstances that led to Cal's death. His notes mentioned he had an accomplice who could be related to the situation.
On that note, the guards have just contacted me indicating that they uncovered new evidence.
I love your content. Thank you very much, my friend. And I stream literally daily at the same time, unless I say otherwise on my Discord server and Twitter. You're one of the top 3 YouTubers alike. Oh, that's amazing! Thank you for your best support. I feel so great. Okay, that makes me very, very happy. Thank you for letting me know. Who are the other 2, by the way?
I shall now invite him on stage to share it with us.
Thank you, Your Honor. We were just inspecting the luggage of the other people involved in this case.
There's only 2 YouTubers you can't beat. Who are they?
And we found an identical sample of the water from the primordial sea among Linny's personal effects.
I'm going to continue on the drawing tomorrow, sorry. Why sorry? Take your time and go your own pace. But thus far, what you have done thus far is... I'm very impressed. I'm very happy about it. Thank you for being such a great supporter and friend, Sean.
What?
That can't be.
But the results now. They're the fuck boom and I forgot. Never heard of the fuck boom. What kind of content does he make?
Oh, I see. Well, how wonderfully comedic to have your own counterattack only to come back and wound you. Does this not clear all doubt?
I put them on art. Okay. Hold on, let me check it. Let's see here. Ooh! Very nice job thus far. I'll be looking forward to it once it's complete. It doesn't matter how long it takes. But the new episodes are like epic. Hold on. Toilets with heads. I don't know why or how he thought of it. But the new episodes are like epic. Oh, you mean the Skibidi toilets? Oh, there was actually a... okay. Okay, I get it. Alright. Well, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I do appreciate that they came up with something very unique. So I'm not hating on it.
My dear citizens, my loyal audience, allow me to present my reasoning and bring this performance to a swift close.
Shut the fuck up, Denise. It's funny, to be honest. It's very interesting, yes. If you're enjoying it, feel free to laugh about it to your heart's content or tell me about it. I am very open to content. Yes, it is unique. Indeed.
Linny did not need to take part in the dissolution of the young woman at all. Indeed, he did leave the scene via the vent.
Uh-huh. Next.
Having made modifications to the props beforehand, his accomplice Cowl then caused Halsey to vanish using the water from the primordial sea.
Uh-huh. Skibbity bop bop bop, yes, skibbity skibbity.
But upon his return, in cruel avarice, Linny desired sole credit and prepared to do away with his partner in crime.
No, what the fuck is this?
Ultimately, he knocked Cowl out, and the tool meant to cover the crime up also became a murder weapon.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Denise?
Now, as much as I regret having come to such a viciously straightforward conclusion, it does seem that the famed Fatui is quite the cold-blooded and ruthless organization.
I'm upload a video, be right back. Okay, see you in a bit.
Am I right, Mr. Linny?
We've used up all the evidence we collected. There's no way for us to make a rebuttal here. Is this the end of the road?
Oh no! Paimon can't think of anything either. It doesn't look like there's any way around this. Seems using the water as new evidence was too good a move. Why did this have to happen now?
I think we've all seen enough now, and we have ample witnesses to my flawless reasoning.
Flawless my ass.
I believe this is indeed the finale. Now then, my good, noble Chief Justice, should we not, in your view, move...
Excuse me, everyone, but I must interject.
Objection! Yes.
Miss, I must ask you not to shout and to respect the ongoing legal proceedings.
Back. Welcome back.
Oh, come on. Don't be hasty. I have a good reason for interrupting, you know. Now, would anyone here like to take a little break from all this debate and see a little magic? I'll show you an amazing trick. One that can bring a young woman who has disappeared back in the flesh, right before your very eyes. Please, do the honors, Mr. Linny, if you would be so kind.
What in the world is she saying?
No offense, miss, but miracles like that are beyond my scope as a magician.
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic is all about misdirection, isn't it? It often conceals the truth while presenting a fascinating illusion. But once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth to them once again? And wouldn't such a trick be the most marvelous finale to today's performance?
Hey, I'm just wondering, do you play Roblox? Not really, but I have done a Roblox community stream, and I maybe will do another one eventually. So yeah, we'll see if I'll play more of it. Though it's not really a game of choice in my case.
Come on,
what? Give it another go. Don't worry. Spina di Rasula has made the necessary arrangements on your behalf.
Nice. Thank you.
But as the magic makers and stars of the show, I think I should leave the final performance to you.
I understand.
And voila.
Well, am I gonna do something else? Alright. Have fun with that. And she's back.
Sorry for the interruption.
Wait, isn't that Halsey? So the whole thing about people dissolving wasn't true after all?
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, the merit of doing so would lessen my sentence. I was hiding outside this room listening to the proceedings because I was afraid that I would be the one put on trial. I was just feeling happy that no one had noticed me. And then before I knew it, she caught me.
That'll teach you to underestimate us three.
If I come back when this is over, I'll comment. Alright.
Where should I begin?
Thanks for watching until now.
I'm the one who killed Cowl. I admit it.
What?
What? Why?
That my reasoning is BS!
Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. It's Lillian, and I'm originally from Mondstadt.
No.
I heard that Linny's show was gonna be a real thriller, but I missed the chance to buy a ticket, so I stole one.
Holy shit.
That's how I make a living. I steal stuff here and there. And I'd never been caught before. But I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got away. Linny was the one who caught me in the act.
Hey, no wonder you look familiar. So you were the thief.
I remember. Damn, you look a bit different though.
Liddy even mentioned that you were pretty skilled.
Well, and I thought that would have been the end of it, but then the number selector chose me. He even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison, isn't it? So you can imagine how shocked I was. I thought he was on to me for sure. So I played along with the show while looking for an opening to flee. But then I got water poured on me for no reason, and then someone jumped into the tunnel to nab me. I wasn't going to take that lying down, so I knocked him out and stuffed him into the box. There was nowhere to run from there, though, so I had to change my clothes and hide in a box containing performance costumes.
I knew it! Why couldn't we open the box? This is the reason why we couldn't open the boxes!
I slipped out after the first guard arrived at the scene and continued hiding inside the opera house.
Oh, you were gone by now, okay.
Can a person even hide in there?
Yes. If they practiced handed concealment, probably. A professional thief would make it work.
But I swear, I didn't know that the water tank would fall down. Really, I swear it. Had I known that, I wouldn't have put him in the magic box. I may be a thief, but I'm no killer.
Well, that makes everything pretty clear now, doesn't it?
Yeah, now it's time to refute the Hydra Archon's previous reasoning.
This time, we need to tell the entire story from Lillian's perspective.
Then you enter the tunnel. Halsey dissolved. Nope. Rebels fall into the ground. Metal hut. No. Random number selector. What was this again? Shit. Halsey dissolved. Random number selected. This device was used in magic performance. Choose a lucky number. No. Strange sound during the magic show. During the switching performance, there was an audible thump. Blah blah blah. No. Oh lol. Okay. There are many pieces of broken flower vase inside the tunnel. All the water within has been spilled. Judging from the distance, it seems unlikely that it was knocked over by the trolley and transferred to the magic box. We found the tunnel. Reason for remains no. Water? No. Strange sound? Okay.
The strange sound wasn't from a fight. It was Lillian's attempt to break out when she was frightened.
Okay. Infighting between Linny and Cowell.
Hey! Listen!
What do I have to listen to? Random number selected? No.
The flower vase was not broken to cover anything up, but was smashed during the struggle between Lillian and Cowell.
Lenny knocked Cowell out. Rope that has fallen to ground. A metal hook has been tied to one end of this rope, used to pop the balloon atop of the magic box. No. The clothes.
Lillian was afraid that she would be recognized if she left, so she changed clothes and hid, biding her time. Just what one might expect of an experienced thief.
Yes. There we go.
And it's Ace Detective time!
Ah, shut the fuck up.
Selected out of the blue, Lillian panicked. Her panic only intensified after she entered the tunnel and had water poured on her head. So she kicked the door open, producing the thud we all heard. Hearing the commotion, Cowell leapt into the tunnel, only to discover that Lillian had not dissolved. He did not know that Lillian was not from Fontaine, but was a thief who made her way in by stealing a ticket. Mistakenly believing that the water from the primordial sea needed time to take effect, he tried to force Lillian back into the box. The two broke the flower vase during the struggle, but Lillian came out on top, knocking Cowell out and putting him in the box. With no way of escaping, she changed her clothes and hid in the costume trunk until the performance ended.
Okay, there we go. Let's go. Successful refusion.
She knew that she would have to go through guard inspection if she tried to leave afterward. So, she has been trapped in the Opera House these last 2 days.
She had already become desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macarons. So, she swiped 2 of them right under our noses. Talk about a sneaky thief.
At this point, all the events that happened in the tunnel have now come to light.
Ah, so that's the whole story.
Bravo! Bravo!
Now then, Lady Farina, do you wish to speak against the defensive purpose?
Thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Please answer the question, Lady Farina. Also, if I may add, the trial has not yet ended. As such, I request that the prosecution not leave the room before the proceedings have concluded.
Nothing to say, Denise? I mean, come on, I fried you like a chicken in this case. How does it feel? How does it feel to be defeated by a rando? Tell me. How does it feel? Okay, this kind of made me thirsty. I'm gonna drink something now.
What? Are you reading my mind now?
Yes.
No. I have no further arguments. I admit defeat. But really, could you at least have left me with some dignity?
Nope.
Wow. Look at that. She's like a deflated balloon now.
Yep.
If there are no objections, then as the Chief Justice of Fontaine, I shall once again repeat the full sequence of events. The actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowell, selected his next victim from the audience reservation list. With some modifications to the selector, he could ensure that the pre-selected young woman would be chosen. To cover up any evidence while committing the deed, Cowell thought of allowing the water tank to fall, which would conceal the water left behind after the young woman was dissolved. He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the performance to cause the tank to drop and hide the watermarks. He poured the water from the primordial sea into a balloon during the preparation of the magic box and stuck it to the box's lid. Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door when bringing the young woman to said box.
Sorry, I gotta go. Okay, Sean, thank you for staying for as long as you did. I hope you enjoyed today's Ace Attorney ripoff session in Genshin Impact. Aww. I know you're sad, but you can always rewatch. Also, you know when to find me. And where to find me.
When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook rope and bursting the balloon containing the water. If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time. However, Lillian was not from Fontaine, and thus fled the box with a loud noise. Realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel and met Lillian. Thinking that the waters had not yet taken effect, he decided to proceed. However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked unconscious, and placed into the magic box, and thus became his own final victim. Lillian, according to her own statements, then changed clothes and hid until the performance ended, before hiding in other parts of the opera house. As for Linny, he was in the underground structures within the opera house, and was thus ignorant of these happenings. From this reconstruction of events, we can conclude that Linny, the accused, is in fact innocent.
Yatta, we did it! We did it! High five, everybody!
While there is much in Linny and Lillian's conduct that should still be investigated separately, this case, at least, can be handed over to the Oratrice to make the final decision. As such, Linny and Lynette are officially declared not guilty.
Yatta! Excuse me, princess, but I did all the deduction shit. You only said what I put together.
Great work, partners.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Let's not celebrate just yet.
Next, I think we deserve an explanation, Guard Vaughn. How did you find the water from the primordial sea in Linny's baggage?
Right! Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake, you know. Or was that not a discovery, but false evidence that you dared to bring before this court?
I suspect that the accomplice mentioned in Cowell's notes was not Linny, but you, yes? I'm sure you know what you must do to lessen your sentence.
Speak quickly! Unless you want to earn yourself a one-way ticket to Coupon Town.
What the heck?
I was just following orders. We were supposed to place blame for the serial disappearances onto Linny, and thus cause suspicion to fall on the Fatui. The higher-ups said this was the best opportunity to do so.
Oh my god, you guys suck!
And now that your plan has fallen through, and the secrets of the water have been revealed, you have become a liability to said higher-ups, yes? Therefore, you would be wise to tell everything you know and seek the protection of the guards.
Yes, I'll tell you everything I know. Our boss discovered that the water can cause people to dissolve. It can also be made into a potion, which when extremely diluted, can cause people to experience unforgettable exhilaration. We've been in this business for a while now, and have made decent mora off it. The disappearances were also the boss's idea. I mean, this is the boss we're talking about.
Oh shit. He turned into water. Shit.
And now he can no longer talk.
Such ruthlessness. I shouldn't have expected any less of them.
An outrageous act. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
Damn. However, nothing is found on the scene apart from the liquid left after Vigilant dissolved. Fuck.
So, we're just going back now?
Yeah, from entire mind wrap, I'm tired. Anyway, the problem seems to have been solved for now. We're not needed here anymore.
That's true, but...
Traveler, Paimon! Please wait.
What's up, Lenny?
Lenny...
I know you may not want to speak to me right now. Maybe you don't even want to look at me.
The opposite, actually. Hello? Why are you not turning around to Lenny?
But still, let me thank you again for defending me to the end, even after you learned that I'm a member of the Fatui.
I just didn't wish to see anyone be falsely accused. I just wanted to be sure that we're square.
I guess. But regardless, I'd like the opportunity to set things straight. I didn't approach you with any ulterior motives or ill intent. I've spoken to you as myself, just plain Linny this entire time. As for why I'm a Fatus, it's because the goals of the House of the Hearth align with those of an orphan like me. That's all. That was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us back then too.
The Knave? The one who controls the House of the Hearth? She's your father?
What? A woman can be a father? What?
That's right. And since we're here, I was wondering, would you mind hearing a story? It's about my past.
Sure, I love stories.
Back when our parents first died, Lynette and I were left wandering the streets. To survive, I took to surreptitiously observing an older street performer who did magic. It took me several days to figure out how he pulled off his amazing tricks. I took my sister through several streets until we found a crowded corner, and we began to perform magic tricks there. To my surprise, we proved to be pretty popular, and we could at least stop worrying about where our next meal would come from for a time. But I didn't want my sister to remain a street rat together with me forever. Before long, an aristocrat came to me and claimed that he wished to take us in after watching my performances.
Oh yeah? Who was it?
So you went from orphans to nobility just like that?
That was how we felt at first too. As if fate was on our side and we could say goodbye to those painful days.
Oh, that's how you joined the shit, okay.
But I gradually discovered that while we were called foster children, he was really after my talent for magic tricks. He would constantly take me to all sorts of banquets to garner attention, which he would then use to expand his social circles.
That doesn't seem too bad either. Better than roaming the streets at any rate.
Yeah, I agree.
It took a while for me to realize just how dark his heart really was. After one particular performance at a banquet, I discovered that Lynette was not on the same return vehicle as me. I waited a long time after we returned home, but she did not come back. I went to that noble's bedroom and asked him about her whereabouts. The answer he gave me was, she caught the eye of the most eminent person at the banquet, so I sent her over as a gift. I mean, you'll be able to perform your magic regardless of who your assistant is, yes?
No, what the fuck?
Oh no. So he was gonna...
Yeah, he's just splitting you guys up and selling, or like just giving her away? That's inexcusable.
But wouldn't Fontaine's laws deal with such people?
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption or foster care, and they have their ways of escaping the eye of the law.
Villains? So what happened after that?
I managed to ferret out the location of the mansion of that so-called eminent person and hurried through the night. But by the time I leaped over the walls, avoided the guards, and made my way in, All I saw was the moonlit ground covered in blood, and the knave standing there in the darkness.
Damn.
So, she'd already taken care of that guy.
That's right. She had rescued my sister before she could come to any harm, and had even discovered several girls hidden in a basement, all of them orphans.
Damn. Must have been harsh.
Father, I mean, the knave, might have seen something in me, and so she made me an offer. The House of the Hearth welcomes you, for your interests align with ours. Here, none will ever betray you. Indeed, betrayal shall never be permitted here. I was hesitant to trust her. I mean, I had just been betrayed by nobles, but she was also quick to destroy the noble who had taken us in at first, giving us back our freedom.
Oh, so that's how the two of you joined the House of the Hearth.
That's all in the past, though. The knave is after the Gnosis, isn't she?
She has her own plans. She has gained permission from the Tsaritsa to first use the Gnosis' power when she obtains it. She plans to use it to find a way to break the prophecy and save Fontaine.
So, she believes in that prophecy too?
Seems so.
That's right. The whole House of the Hearth is currently working to combat that crisis. Today's case has also proven that people from Fontaine can indeed dissolve into some sort of water, thus further supporting the prophecy. All of us house members here, Lady Arlecchino herself included, are from Fontaine. We won't give up on defending our homeland. To us orphans, the only connection we have left to this world, apart from our family, is our homeland.
That's so very touching, Lenny.
So, from small deeds like distributing magic pockets to huge schemes like stealing a Gnosis, everything is aimed at dealing with that prophecy.
Yeah. I'm sorry all that happened, Lenny.
It's all right. I understand. The only thing I can do is relate all this to you. I just hope you can understand that even as a member of the House, I have never stopped making my own decisions, and that I believe what I'm doing is right. If you should need anything at all in the future, feel free to find me. I will do my best to help you, as plain Lenny.
I understand. I'll see you around.
Bye, Lenny!
A twist of great magic. Leave the opera house. Okay.
Quit following me.
Oh, Goldilocks!
Hey there! What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
What do you mean?
Were you looking for us, Navia?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting closer to solving the serial disappearances case, though. Don't you think so, too?
Well, I don't give a fuck, Navia.
Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
I was really only trying to defend Lenny. I wasn't necessarily looking into serial disappearances, Kate.
Besides, are you sure we're the ones who can crack a case that's been cold for decades now?
Yeah, no, definitely
Given that
not.
there's new evidence from the trial, there should be a trail of breadcrumbs for the Hydro Archon's people to follow now, right?
Ah, I see. Well, I won't lie. I'm a little shocked to hear that from you. But I suppose you are just travelers who have only arrived in Fontaine after all.
Exactly.
Sorry. I might have been too presumptuous.
Don't say that, Navia.
Ah, and we were having so much fun investigating with you, too.
I was kinda annoyed by you, but in the end you did help us a lot.
It was like having new waters flowing into a stagnant mire, causing new hope to spring forth, and the reflection in the murk to become clearer. Sorry about that. I'm a bit prone to nostalgia. Don't mind me.
I love nostalgia.
Wait, shall we have a farewell meal? You know, to commemorate our time as partners?
How about no, I just want to leave.
Huh? Do we really need to get that formal? Well, guess you really did treat us as partners, huh?
Well, I'd just like to have a proper ending to every important memory. That way there are no regrets later. Anyway, it would just be a meal, so it shouldn't take up too much of your time.
Well, okay, let's go have a meal then. And it's all on you. I'm not paying for
You don't have to twist Paimon's arm. If Boss Navi is treating, count Paimon in.
See, Paimon is in it as well.
Oh, wonderful. In that case, why don't we return to the Court of Fontaine and head to the Hotel de Boer? I believe we'll make it just in time for dinner.
All right then, let's have our farewell meal.
Let's do this. I wonder what kind of food they serve at the hotel. Offerings to the Fontaine of Lucine. Prelude, Bachelor, blah blah blah. Plus primos and EXP cards. Fuck yeah. More achievements. That means more primos or EXP. Yeah, primos. Give it all to me. Give it all to me. Okay, let's go, let's go! Well, I had my fun in the case. But but it zapped a lot of my energy. In any case, I'm back. Oh, welcome back. Skibbity boom knockoff. Skibbity bop bop bop, yes, yes. Skibbity skibbity. We just finished up the court case and we're now going around. We're going to a hotel for dinner. Goldilocks is treating, by the way. I'm rank? Wait. What you mean? I don't understand a thing what you just said. But let's talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Wanna talk about so many bills. My power level is out of the world, understanding. You mean it's over 9,000? Yeah, I pulled a Dragon Ball Z on you. Okay. Go to Hotel de Boer. That's where we headed. Yes. Okay. No. Okay. Navigate to that statue of the seventh then. My level is no. This is definitely no level that can be accepted. This is an unacceptable condition. Unacceptable. Do we have to go through here?
Too slow.
Seems so. Hey, stop crawling up walls like Spider-Man, Scara.
Squall and Fury.
Do you know the way of my mother's insulting? Nope.
The wind rises.
This place is beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Oh, this is the one place we saw an update trailer thing. Beautiful. I'm not planning on fighting them right now, so I'm just gonna bypass them right now. Throwing all the way up. Nah, I'm joking. Okay. Yep. I'm on the top of the world tonight. Tonight. I want to check the map again. It's way over there, so we definitely have to take the aqua bus. Okay.
Squall Fury.
Oh. Marquette. Are those oranges? No, bull fruit. Interesting, but they do look like oranges. Alright. No, let's see. Oh yeah, we have to go in here probably. Yes. Wait for Aquabus. After a while. Perfect. Hello, little bunny creature. Hello. When does the... Immediately. Perfect. I shall sit then.
Welcome
mountains
to
are
the
beautiful.
Nadia line. This journey will be returning to the court of Fontaine. I am Elfan, your tour guide for this trip. But I hope you won't mind if my commentary fails to do justice to the majestic views before your eyes.
Shut the fuck up.
Anyway, the destination of this tour is the capital city of this nation, the court of Fontaine. Even the critic who once compared the city to a cage of stone and steel could not deny its aesthetic appeal.
The clouds are beautiful, aren't they? Okay, I have to make sure that I am ready to jump out.
To the right of the aquabus, suspended in midair, is Fontaine's renowned research institute.
FNAF beatbox. Lol.
I hear the employees there do crazy overtime regardless of rank or distinction. I'm not sure if that had anything to do with the incident.
Okay. Let's get up. We should be arriving shortly, am I right? Let me just check the map again. Yes.
Excellent. We've reached the terminal station. Please prepare to disembark. I don't mean to hurry you, but there are just so many attractions in the Court of Fontaine worth visiting. I recommend that you begin sightseeing as soon as possible, so you encounter as many of these treasures as you can.
Okay, thank you.
Me, I might use this opportunity for a rest. Maybe I'll go to our ways for a cup of coffee. Even tour guides need a pick-me-up now and then.
That's true. Thank you. Well, I'll be making my way through the city, close to the waterway. And the next statue of the 7th would have been the... Why? Okay, let's go there first and activate it. Just in case. No, 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 fuck. Okay, back into the elevator. Navia line.
Please watch your step.
I fucked that one up. Big time. Nani? Maybe it was one higher? Oh, perfect. There we go. There we are. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. We've got the map! Hooray! Okay, this looks pretty good actually. Sweet. Let's see, do we have anything usable? We've got 2 hydroculus. That's it. That's all we have. Okay. Now to make our way downtown, walking fast, faces passing and homebound. Do 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 do. I'm making my way through the waterway. Do 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 do. And I need you, dun dun dun. And I miss you, dun dun dun. And now I wonder. Mac and cheese. Nice. Whee! Waypoint there. Warp.
We cannot just rely on the ocean's self-cleaning ability.
More primos. Oh yeah. This the place? Let me just check the primos. Maybe I can buy more intertwined fates. Yes, I can buy one more. Sweet. Mega. Hello, cool hedgehog. How you doing? Thanks for dropping by. Oh, mega cheese. Sorry, I couldn't recognize the emoji, but I think it's supposed to be cheese? Yeah, mac and cheese. Mega cheese. Yes. Yes. So, how was your day, cool hedgehogs? Please sit back and enjoy the show.
I came here several times with my father when I was little, but stopped eating here as often after growing up. I hope the food here will be to your taste.
Oh, don't worry. We haven't eaten at a hotel like this in a while. Paimon's getting excited already.
In that case, I'll go order for us first. Please wait here a moment.
I hope you're gonna pick something good. It better not be fish.
Ooh, everything looks so good. People in Fontaine sure know how to enjoy life.
Yeah, little do they know I'm the same person. Oh, that's why I was confused when the name changed. Okay, cool. Thanks for confirming my suspicion.
Why, of course. Go ahead, try whatever you like. If the food's good, I'll make a group reservation for the rest of Spina di Rosula next time.
By the way, I'm actually a huge Shadow the Hedgehog fan. No, I didn't name myself after him. I already had that nickname before I knew he existed. But still, he's a really cool character. Sonic is overrated.
And if it's not?
Tails used to be my favorite character before I got to know Shadow the Hedgehog.
Well, then I'll still bring everyone. Albeit with only one dish per table.
Yeah. Sure have your own way of doing things.
Wait, really? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Sonic is overrated.
meal, but we could also treat it like a victory feast, right? We did just win that case after all.
Well, sure, he's Speedy Gonzales in Hedgehog mode and stuff, but I don't like his sassiness. He's way too sassy for my taste. Shadow is pretty much very, well, he does what he thinks is fine, and he is, serious most of the time, knowing what he's doing, and he keeps reminding Sonic, stop being a shitlord, like, stop being so sassy and just doing whatever you please instead of not considering other people's opinions and feelings. Sonic is like, who cares, I have speed, and I can kick Egghead's butt, but that's all to him, and I think that's not my type of character, really. Shadow is reasonable. He does have anger issues, sure, but I do see why he's angry at Sonic most of the time, because he doesn't listen to him. Shadow is, I feel, is underrated. Shadow is underrated in my opinion. Yes, he is. He's very underrated. It was a pleasure working with you, Goldilocks.
Oh, true. Very true. In that case, boss, we'll have another 2 dishes.
Damn.
Paimon didn't mean that you had to order even more food.
Carrot pie, lasagna, chicken with potatoes? Damn, full course meal. And a soup. Why do people like Sonic so much? I don't know. Tails would have been the better character between him and Sonic. 9 proves it. 9 is actually way cooler than Tails himself, but still, Tails is a cool character. But people do underrate him too. Just because Sonic is the main character. I do tend to stand to side characters unless the main character is actually relatable. Sonic isn't, though.
Speaking of cases, do you think that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances will get caught soon now that this has all happened?
Well, we've certainly taken a big step forward, but I feel that's about it. We know that there's an organization that means to dissolve these young women, but we still don't know what they are really after.
If it hadn't happened right in front of us, Paimon wouldn't have ever believed that a person could be dissolved like that.
Right? Yet it was because this was such a preposterous notion that the investigation could never really move forward before.
Ugh. If only that guy could have finished speaking. We were so close to hearing who was behind it.
By the way, have you ever watched any anime abridged series on YouTube? Or the YouTube poops? Like, I'm very fond of it, so I tend to rewatch all of them. Or if I find a new anime and I finish it up, I check if there's a YouTube poop or a abridged series to that anime. They're really funny, trust me.
In such investigations, even the smallest step can seem like a yawning chasm if the trail of clues is cut off.
Also, there's a real-time dub YouTube channel. It's called Snapcube. They have real-time dubbed some Sonic the Hedgehog games, and those are really funny too. Definitely recommend.
To be honest, I don't have high hopes for any follow-up that the authorities might conduct. It's not that I don't have faith in their ability. It's just that a different perspective is required in some matters. It's easy to guard against and deceive a single narrow perspective. A shift in thinking is required at such times in order to produce a breakthrough, which is exactly why the Spina di Rosula exists.
Okay. Why is this cake so small and then the teacup like almost double the size of the cake? I don't get it. This is just ridiculous. The cake has to be larger.
Those highfalutin folk are not all-knowing. That's why we exist. To seep into the cracks where filth falls through, where their watch fails them. That's the kind of problems we solve.
Seems Paimon thought things were simpler than they actually are.
Also, why does Paimon get a seat? She doesn't even sit down, so it defeats the purpose of her having a chair right there.
It's all right. Well, this was supposed to be a farewell meal, so I doubt you have further interest in this business, right?
That's right. I would love to fuck off out of your busy ass, and you leave me alone. I would have loved to be paid for this this court session because I basically got hired, but where's the money?
Let's talk about something else. Like, what are your future plans?
We wanted to ask the Hydro Archon for some information, but we haven't had much opportunity to do so.
That's true. We didn't have a chance to speak to her after the trial ended. It didn't really seem like the right time or place to do it anyway.
I see. So, your primary objective, which has been foiled so far, was to have a chat with the Hydro Archon.
Yep, and she's a sassy ass bitch! Denise!
I've heard that there's a long line of people waiting to meet Lady Farina. I suspect you'll be waiting for quite a while, considering that you missed your chance today.
Also, why are you guys looking up to a bitch like her? I do not understand.
Yeah, we've heard that she's super popular here in Fontaine, and that it'll be tough getting any of her time.
Well, I do wonder how she even got popular. She is a whore.
Well, would you consider some more, unique ways? Perhaps even methods of, let's say, questionable legality?
Wait, what?
Guess that's Spina di Rosula's boss for you. Chock full of sketchy ideas. Well, what did you have in mind?
Well, one way would be to infiltrate a performance troupe at the Opera House, only to abandon your act at the play's climax and ask to speak to her after the performance.
Well, that kind of reminds me of Persona 5. Not gonna lie. Infiltrate.
I'm sure Lady Farina would be eager to see the ending, and would agree in order to finish watching the play. Don't you think?
Well, I'll give it a thought.
Could you suggest something a little more practical? This plan seems pretty hard to pull off. We'd have to go learn how to act, and acting's really hard.
Oh, I'm a fantastic actor. You want to see some skills, Paimon?
Alright, here's another. Find a way to conceal yourselves under her bed. Then, wake her up in the dead of night and demand answers. Don't let her go back to sleep until she answers all your questions.
Well, that's breaking and entering, and I don't want to go in front of court again.
I can personally testify that this one works. When I'm sleepy, I'll do anything as long as I can finally get some sleep.
That might work, but that's not really the problem. The problem is we don't want to get ourselves arrested.
Exactly, thank you, Paimon.
Valid point. I overlooked that part. I was just thinking about leveraging a person's desire for sleep.
How do you overlook getting arrested? What's in your head?
All right, no more joking around. Perhaps you could... Oh, I don't know. Cut the line when she's on a break.
How am I supposed to know when she's on break?
You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of hers from false accusations. False accusations she had nearly upheld personally. I imagine that she feels quite ashamed about the whole thing.
Oh, she must be.
You mean that if we catch her while she's on a break, she might be too embarrassed to refuse? Oh, that does make some sense.
It's worth a try. Would someone with her personality really feel shame, though? Yeah, she would. Worth a try.
Give it a try after this meal. You know, strike strike while the iron is hot and all.
Ooh, what's this? It's kind of interesting. Lol.
Huh? Paimon, did you drink my Fanta?
Yes.
Was this your drink? Sorry about that. Paimon wasn't really paying attention and the cup was right next to Paimon. Would you like to order another?
No, it's fine. We're just about done here.
Alright. Honestly, Paimon wouldn't recommend Fanta anyway. It tastes kind of salty and icky.
Also, I did notice that you didn't even touch a cake. How flipping dare you defy cake, biatch! That makes me wanna hate you. But also, I'd have to agree, my drink also tasted that way too.
Is that so? Huh. Well, in that case, we'll have to blacklist the Fanta here then.
Perfect, do that.
If we're all finished
Also,
eating,
eat
then
your
I'll go
cake.
pay.
Oh, there's more than just one cake for everyone. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Also, I rated the macarons and the cupcakes as well.
Yeah, we're stuffed. Thanks for the treat, Navia.
I hope we can take some with us on, like, take away shit. Hope we can not waste the rest of the cake. We want some cake on the go. Well, slowly I'm getting tired, you guys.
Oh, so full. Paimon can barely float anymore.
Well, you could try walking and sitting, you know?
Nah, that would be so normal. You know, like you.
Excuse me, princess, but I wouldn't consider myself normal. Pay 87 good to you. Can't read that shit. Thanks for your message.
Okay. As for expenses this month, we're left with...
Absolutely nothing, bitch.
Hey, Navia, what are you doing over there?
Oh, nothing. It was just a meal, you know? Nothing the Spina di Rosula can't cover.
Seems that was pretty tough for her. That was pretty pricey meal, all thanks to Paimon.
Let's get ready to try to meet the Hydro Archon again. Bye, Navia!
Bye, Goldilocks.
So this is goodbye, huh? Well, if you do encounter any other trouble in Fontaine, you're always welcome to contact the Spina di Rosula. I'll give your requests the highest priority.
Okay, good to know. Thank you very much.
In any case, I wish you smooth sailing. I'll see you again, partner.
See ya!
Bye-bye. And we got the stars in the sky as light rain falls without a reason. Alright, where do we have to go next? Back to the opera house. Okay, let's just teleport. The phantom of the opera is there inside your mind. In any case, I believe we have streamed like for about 2 hours, so I will get close to that spot and then call it a day. For today's stream. Yeah, this is a beautiful place to end the stream with all the fountains in the background, don't you agree? And the opera house. And the stars in the sky. I believe I can fly. Okay. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you want more of this BS, tune in tomorrow at the same time at this very channel. Hope to see you there. Shout on out.